mental wellness. And so what are some initiatives, or what are some kind of ways you think AFWERX and even the overall Air Force, and even if you want to go beyond more macro on the overall military, in case you interact with the different groups, what are ways that the entrepreneurs can engage from a mental wellness standpoint? Like, are you looking for mental wellness projects? Are there themes that you already have in your DNA that are like something that entrepreneurs should take advantage of in terms of like, oh, maybe I should apply for one of those 3 programs that you mentioned?
Yeah, so any company, but if they're in the mental health space or others, we encourage you to apply through the open topic process. We've found companies that come in for mental health to try to treat PTSD in a completely different way. And they've found customers inside of the Air Force that are bought off and trying new things, whether it's Edwards Air Force Base or the 711 Human Performance Wing. They're out there pushing the technology and the way that we serve people for mental health. And especially with, if you take a look at the last year in the Air Force, and I've been in for 8, there's always been a strong push for resiliency and for being vulnerable and communicating. So I would say that if you're any company in this space, I would highly encourage you to apply through the phase 1 process. And to give you a specific story, I just finished captain school for the Air Force. And the squadron commander there, he talked about vulnerability multiple times throughout the process. And it was his main focus, being a commander, that we have to change this mindset that those that shoulder the most and bear the most are the ones that are going to be the most successful. We have to open that human element up of how we communicate, how we share stories, how we empathize with each other. And that's a different way of leading that it's not been the traditional way in the Air Force. And we need companies to help guide us in that process. So if you're involved in vulnerability or empathy or resiliency, we're always looking for how do we address those things, and then being able to provide the right support to people when they need that. And we have to tackle that stigma head on. So I'm just going to put a little plug for that in this as well. We don't have a problem with physical trainers or going out to the gym and getting someone to help coach you there. We should be able to do the same thing for our mental health.